Oh,
And
you
who
can
gives?
tell. You can tell. Cause I was dealing with these Puerto Ricans and Dominican dudes that get like
And it is
go
in
to
New Hampshire you
pure.
get it.
No, I go to Mass, and
So they tell you it's carpenter, and you it doesn't frighten you. It's going to kill you.
no, because I was used to doing that strong stuff that where the regular heroin didn't even work. That's what I'm trying to say. Like my dependence was so strong and so severe that I was I couldn't function without it, and I needed so much of it that it was deadly the amount that I needed to not feel sick.
So you were like
You
an
know,
elephant. You're
yeah,
feeding your habit. You had an elephant habit.
it was horrible, and I'm so glad that
How
I.
much you used to spend per day?
But that's why I was in the game so I could make money.
So you were also supplying.
I was playing my habit, yeah, and I was trying to put. It started out me putting food on the table because I, even when I worked, I had the three kids by myself. I didn't even have the mother, and she wasn't in our life. She took off. She was on drugs, so we were by ourselves for years.
And this is in Florida or
No,
here?
this is up here, and I just couldn't afford it. Things were so expensive. I didn't have anyone helping me, so I took the easy way out. But it was really, honestly, it was the only other thing I could do at the time.
Easy way out means you became a supplier.
Well, I wouldn't say supplier. I would just say I was hustling at the time. I wasn't like a big deal. I was just, I just
And you were not worried people were dying if they used your stuff. Did they?
well,
Did
that's
anybody?
why that's why I stopped everything because it was so dangerous. People
Did
around me
anybody die
overdosed. I
because of
saved
you?
five. No, thank God, I saved like five people's lives in my apartment from
How?
overdosing.
By
Giving them
giving them Narcan?
Narcan. CPR. My my one of my best friends, Chris Capola, at the time, not no more. He did a lot of scummy things, but he was puking in my mouth. This dude's like 350 pounds, huge dude, and he's a big Italian dude. He's like breathing heavy, and I'm trying to revive him. He did such a big shot, and he wouldn't wake up. This is going for like 20 minutes, and I knocked him. I gave him. There was actually a Suboxone pill. I had no more Narcan. He didn't wake up, and then I gave him a Suboxone, and he woke up, and I was like, "Thank you, God! I'm so happy."
And
That
is that what made you stop?
it's everything. It was people getting killed, people getting just losing their families, selling their soul to the shit. Like there was just people
So that
losing everything.
when was the turning point for you when you said,
I,
okay,
I would when I couldn't see my kids. I'll never forget.
who took it away? Like who called the cops or?
I had I was already like on the verge because of all the deaths and all the just the horrible shit that comes along with that lifestyle, and then the needing it, and just the wanting to be self-sufficient, and then the kids weren't allowed to see me after the cops went.
So you got arrested?
Were having me under investigation, and they caught, and they were gonna charge me with selling and all this other shit. They wanted me to rat people out, and I never did. I thought I was gonna be facing a lot of time, but I just stopped right there. I just stopped, and I went to rehab, and I fought to see my kids, and I I went to all the meetings, and I just stayed away from all the bad influences, all the drugs for the past 2 years, and I've been doing really good. It's been
So you think getting arrested was the turning point for you?
it's that's the thing. I think it was. I don't think it's that by itself. It was what that it's not getting arrested. It was the everything it caused. the the time in jail, the me not being able to see my kids, the losing my apartment, just what it did to everyone. You know how I had the best, most closest real friends that you could ever imagine. You know, that would do anything for you before. You know, but when they got caught up years later, developing the habit and they're getting worse and worse, and they're going like they stoop to such low points and they turn so fake and they lie and deceive like a snake. Like
So you could see them destroy you another way.
I could see them like it's like they were possessed and they couldn't even snap out of it to realize how bad they were.
So you decided not to be like them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you ever go back and try to rescue them?
Yes. I actually did. It's funny you said that. I tried a bunch of my friends and I just figured out the hard way that you can't help anyone that isn't ready to give it up or doesn't really truly want it because people that are low like that, they'll take any help they can to just get by so they can continue using and
I see.
continue to
So you
have it.
felt it
So
was a revolving door, and
it's
are you still keeping in touch with them?
no, not
So
one.
you had to walk away.
Everyone, every single person I ever
You know what?
hung
At
out.
least make an effort to become the best peer support group. Sometimes giving back to them will put your soul back in you. Because making amends is a big piece of us, you know.
I
And
know,
and
but
but for that you need to unravel you first.
I just
You
feel
haven't
like
you
they
you're
were.
still hmm?
I just feel like they were a part of like a really bad dark
Is
time in my
in your
life,
life, I think.
and I don't want to. Not only do I not want to revisit any of that, but I don't want it in my life at all.
I
Like
see.
going
Because you're
forward,
afraid to go there again.
yeah, it's just not only am I afraid, it's like so distasteful. So
So you need to grow bigger. See, remember the reason it's distasteful is because you have not grown past your fear. You need to be so strong, nothing destroys you. And then
right.
you can pull another person out. But if you're already drowning, how can you help another person drowning, right?
I'm saying like this. I know I hear you, right? But it's like I don't mean distasteful like it consumes me. Like oh, it's distasteful and it's destroying me. I mean like it makes me sick. Like the whole game.
That's
And
because you have not healed that peace in you. See, like what makes me sick is I'm still weak there. I'm not powerful. So if I have not figured out how to get out of that hole, there's a story I told you, right? This guy was in the hole in an abyss, and there is another doctor comes along and he throws him medication. He couldn't get out. Didn't I share that with you?
no,
So this drug addict, he's in this big abyss, like it's a sinkhole, and so he's sinking. And then um, a doctor comes. He says, "Here, take some medication from me." So then there is an investor who comes and he throws some money. And then there is a pastor who comes and prays over him. And nothing could save him until there was another drug addict who comes and jumps in. He says, "Oh my God, you're stuck like me." And he says, "No, I have figured out how to get out." So the thing is, only one addict can heal another addict because you know how to get out. So the peer support group, recovery coaches, all these are there for you to be the one hand they're waiting to pull themselves up. And it could be like as simple as telling them, "Hey bud, call me anytime, here I am. I'm always there for you." That's all maybe they need to hear to go to the next
right,
treatment program. It's not
right,
like they don't know, but sometimes somebody else believing in their life that their life is worth it is much more important than because all the time addicts here is you're a junkie, you're useless, go kill yourself. Like essentially you are having like tons of labels.
yeah,
So even if one person says, "I value you in my life, I
right,
miss
right,
not having you around," is enough for them to get the help.
Right, yeah, I agree. Some people
So,
need
but for
boost,
that,
yeah.
you need to get you out first. But I'm proud of
I
you.
feel like I'm out though. I've really been. It's been almost 2.5 years.
Nice.
You know, that's.
But you know what I want to see is for you to be able to be independent financially. I haven't
I
seen you,
know.
and that's what I dream for you. Because if you take care of yourself, you can bring your kids back into your life. And I want you to be the father they could never see. Like I feel that's worth fighting for.
I know it is.
2018
I don't know
is
how the guy just won't let me see him.
that's because you're letting your life be run differently. Do you think, as a state, I'll trust a guy who lives with his parents to take care of their children?
No, but
Right?
to see them, I let him see
What I'm
them.
saying is, you need to first get your act straight, right? Like, I think, yes, I am understanding. Of course, fight all you want to see them, but I want you to move to a place where you demand they visit you. How can you demand that if the court cannot see you, don't have a stable place to live? So like I feel, if you can show me, let's assume you are the court appointed guardian, right? You're working on your children's behalf. Wouldn't you want to see that as first in you?
I would rather, yeah, absolutely. But I would also let the kids see, like, if someone, I don't, not, I wouldn't care about their financial status as far as seeing them, as long as they were, psychologically okay, and um, they weren't using, they were clean, and they were doing the right thing, staying out of trouble, and all that. I think that's.
See, the problem is, right, kids look up to us as kings and queens. Like, they put us on pedestal automatically. When you are still saying, I'm working on myself, it sends them a weak message. So see them very, very powerful, right? Like you want to go in with the royal approach, walking tall, talking tall, having your voice like, booming up,
Yeah.
and then bringing them presents, like, having biggest smile in the world. You're not even doing it for you.
I used to spoil them so bad. Like I would literally bring them gifts every day, bring them everywhere they wanted to go every day.
That's because you're doing drug money, but you need to do sober
even
money.
Before I started doing that for extra money, I worked my whole life.
Okay. So the one thing I would like you to do consciously is look in the mirror every day, slowly blink and say, I love you into your pupils, and mean it. Once you mean it, you will be emanating that love, because what we are is pure light. The light doesn't care whether you're doing right or wrong. Okay. So you're going to first grow that light and be expansive. Remember the expansion sculpture with broken pieces? Expansion culture. I thought I showed you it.
No.
I'm gonna bring it up. So expansion is a sculpture.
Oh, I forgot. I went to see my doctor did I get my iROC from every month?
Yeah.
And he wasn't there. And they're not answering the phone or anything. No.
You don't need any medication. Remember, this expansion sculpture. Have you seen that?
No.
So read about it. It's called expansion. It's like she writes it on her blog. The reason I'm bringing it up is we are pure light within. Okay, when you build that light in you, people see the beauty in you. When you build the beauty in you, people see the harmony in the family, because by expanding that light within, you are showing up as harmony in their life. When the harmony grows in you, there is order in your in your society or whatever it is. When there is order in your community, which is like including your father-in-law in an expansive relationship, then there is peace in your world. So it all starts with you going through that broken area and building it as pure light. Okay, because to change a habit, you need to change a behavior, and which is already happening. This year, the whole year, you have a very good attitude. You stuck with me. I gave you hard times. I threw you out almost. How many times you got thrown out of my program?
I think you
We
get
fought
thrown me. Once, I think.
once. Once are too much, right? Like
Yeah.
I didn't believe in you because you were full of yourself initially. I felt. But maybe I read you wrong. But like what I'm saying is you stuck with it. You came back like a puppy. You stayed with me. You took my words and you engaged with me. That's all I wanted to see. You humbling yourself to be there for yourself because that's very important for me to see. And then we have gone through that. This year you aced it in my opinion.
Thank you.
Now the next year I'm gonna kick you back to shape so that you are there as a father for your kids. And that's what I want to see in you. And how long it takes you to get there, that's my vision for you. Okay? Would you be doing that?
Oh, absolutely. That's all I think about all day. I feel so guilty. I try not to let it get me down, but it's just the constant nagging.
Some days, like one of the things I tell myself is just do it. Don't think about it. Because when I think about all the things I do, it overwhelms me. So I don't even use my thinking brain anymore. I use my heart. My schedule is big, but I give everybody a lot of time. Like you see,
Yeah.
people complain because they say, "Oh, we have to wait." But I said, nobody leaves my room saying they've been not heard.
Oh no, absolutely not. No, you're a good listener. You're thorough. I like that.
So I think next year we are going to go further because as a coach, I'm going to give you skills and I'm going to clear the field. Come and say, Coach, I need more skills, or I didn't get clean yet. And if you're not clean, I'm not doing my coaching right. And if you're not getting what you want, I need to improve your skills. And whose fault is that? Mine, right? Like I haven't figured out the right way to get out of the abyss for you. So we're going to play together, and I'm going to tough on you because of that, because I'm going to grow that hope muscle in you. That hope muscle is weak. It's fluttering. So we're going to make it so it'll sing.
I know. I really do have to get my hope back up.
You're going to. I promise you.